clean it, yellow pipe out. Yeah, with the boots up Jakes, it's like some Colorado shit. Hey, hey, hey! Damon's getting me all ready. Pulling my hair back so it don't get in the way. There we go. We'll put the red quarter in, and that's it. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Well, all right. How's everybody doing? That little tire won't take much running probably before it gets knocked down by the tire pusher. So we're going to start. It's a 100 quarter buy-in, $25 to push this. All the chips and stuff are worth $5. The ones are worth $1. The Jeep race is worth $20, and the golf ball ping pong base is worth $20. Let's get started. Now smoke this, if it starts filtering, it's going to fall pretty quick, it looks like.
So you ask how long did it take to make that quarter stack?
20 minutes. I did it in less time than what Wheel of Fortune was on. But it's a little tire. It's working its way backwards as the pusher moves back and forth.
Hey, Techno God, welcome in.
Hey!
Charlotte.
I like the handle. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get this. Okay. Come on, people. Log in. Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to try and wait. It's getting straight up. Alright. Pushes there. So we even got a $50 flying out in the bowl. Sorry, all we started a little early. Once the pusher was running, the tire was starting to fall back. You could like see it on the top. Getting some quarters off. There's a $25 buy-in. I got 100 quarters. That's 25 bucks. Is 100 quarters. I'm Butch.
And I'm Amy.
Amy ain't feeling so good today. It's Butch and Amy's coin pushing. She's gonna hang with us what she can. Tire's tilting back. Dang it.
Techno God said, how are you all doing?
Doing okay. I stayed home instead of running around on 420. Going from friend to friend's house. I told him I have to take a rain check.
Thanks, Box. Welcome in, John. Hey, Anime. Hey, Adam. Welcome in, Duck.
You know what? That tire's going to go backwards. I'm afraid. It might top go backwards and the front go forward. That red quarter's working its way out.
Techno, I did too. I woke up this morning throwing up, and I just took myself right back to bed.
I ain't even smoked that day. Oh, it's coming down. Watch this. Here we go. Get over the edge. It's tilting back so far it's not gonna come off. Well, I won't have to be building the back up too much. We're gonna have some good pushing here soon. So, went to 100 quarters trying to get that off real quick. Let's see what we've got so far.
Thanks, Scarlett.
That dollar. Let's call it. Oh, goodness.
Welcome in, everybody.
Well, we got about what we started with. And I got some silver to throw at it. So we'll do them first.
Lizzie, I get migraines too. It feels like somebody's got an ice pick through my eyeballs sometimes.
That is one of the few things that has never happened to me. All right. Get some good pushes. Give us a bunch of quarters. All the chips are worth 5. Damn, my Jeep's over there and her Jeep's over here. They started on the opposite sides. Look, the little duck car is making it. It's going to try and win. And of course, Tweety Bird's in last. Ooh, looks like we got some stuff underneath back there. Hidden treasure.
I've been known to put Vicks Vapor Rub and then an ice cold cloth in my forehead. It's like maybe I can numb my brain enough.
I won't get Vicks anywhere near my face. I got traumatized like that. I was at a party. I was working for a company that did road signs, you know, like the big steel trusses that go over intersections on the interstate. We built them and set them and stuff. And they hired a boy local down in Hickory, North Carolina. And mind you, this is 30 years ago. Well, 26 years ago, probably. But I went to a party and he set up a little bit of everything here, and I hadn't been there 10 minutes. And I was sitting on the couch, I'm meeting some people, talking, and this chick in a pair of cutoffs and cutoff short, you know, jean shorts and the cutoff top and everything jumps up on my lap. She goes, I'm rolling. I'm like, yeah, you are, I guess. And she smeared Vicks in my fucking eyes. And I stood up and dumped her on her ass when everybody figured out what's going on. They're like, he's going. He didn't take no ecstasy. Like, what? So I went home.
Techno God said my friend who streams daily did a living room reveal today. We did a living room reveal yesterday a couple of times.
Yeah.
Looked like a greenhouse in here last night.
Oh, we got to get them in.
I already covered everything.
Oh, it's covered.
Tonight,
I toted all of it out for it. Man, her Jeep's going to win, maybe. No!
Hola, Dave.
I command you, no! And a Butch. Well, think about it, we got more quarters out than we put in, and I think the potential's still there to get more out than we put in this time. Minus a Jeep, I hope. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Yay. I definitely got more than we put in. Okay.
Greetings from Poland.
Poland? Wow, welcome.
Scarlett said, is there any strategy to this game or no?
Yeah. Look, you can't just throw a ton of quarters at it and expect that to work. You gotta kind of know when to throw more and know when to throw less. And then when it gets to a certain point, there's the red quarter. It's moved through the game already. That was a pretty quick trip. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Welcome in from Turkey.
Well, I'll tell you what we got to start with is, Gil, here's the red quarter. What the red quarter is let y'all keep up with how quick a coin moves through it. We got $15 in chips and $2 in ones. I have a $25 buy-in.
Hotbox said 9 minutes.
9 minutes. And then these, I get 2 chip drops. I get 2 stacks of 10 poker chips to drop in, which I'm going to do right now. And build my quarters up even more. So,
yeah, this is our machine. It's in our house.
And I've modified this machine for, for entertainment. Ways I've thought would be more fun. It's like the chip drop. Can't do it in a normal one. You drop silver dollars in this, which I haven't done yet. But
welcome in, Quinn, for me, please.
All right, there's 10. Uh-oh, I dropped that one.
Jimmy said that I can play with your machine.
Where you live? Okay, we're gonna get another chip drop. Wow, watch that Jeep. It's gonna go back down the hill. Woo! Yes. So actually, the gold chips count as 5 also. I forgot that. Right there. $27 back. All right.
How much was the machine was playing on it? Somebody asked.
When I bought it, I got it for $700, and it still needed a bit of work. I got another machine I just bought last week that it needs a motor. It needs a motor, which it's ordered. But it's going to stay like the ones you see in public. It's going to have the glass in it. It's going to have the window sloping. It's not going to be really made for towers and stuff. I need to make y'all some good tires sometime. I got to level this machine up.
Nessa said I want a slot machine at bingo once.
Oh, that's cool. The only time I've ever won on a slot machine is I was at a yard sale when I was about 6. And there's people at a garage sale had a dime slot machine. And this guy said, "Can I play it?" And I had some dimes. And I put, like, third dime I put in and it hit. And the guy said, "We've had that thing 25 years and it's never hit." They've only won $30 for it, which was a lot back then, and I won $80 in dimes. My dad made me give him money back. Pissed.
Scarlett, in our machine, we can use 50-cent pieces. We can also use poker chips, where he's modified it.
I don't have glass. I don't have the front on it. I built this front to catch all the chips, so I don't have to worry about the glass.
And I believe these are legal in North Carolina. I remember, we've seen them outside of casinos. So there's a good possibility they are legal.
They are in Virginia.
For sure.
For sure. Because we go up to Whitesburg and East Kentucky and stay, and it's 10 miles from the state line. We go, there's a couple little dispensaries and gas stations, and then Big Stone Gap is right there, and we take one exit off and go through town and stop at all the little gas stations and play them. We got videos of doing that on our channel back in February. All right.
Rick Williams said some cruise ships have these. Yeah, they do. I remember seeing them. And even cruise ships are starting to go into token.
Isn't that wild how Jeep's going back down? I'm tickled. Dang, I need stuff like these 50-cent pieces getting in my hand, making me drop stuff.
Victor said, "Can you play the machines in the store and win like this? Would be good content."
You can't win like this. Now, we can find a machine here and there that's set up better than others, but usually they're set up like crap at gas stations and stuff. The dispensaries have them set up better, it seems like, usually. And you're playing for mods and baits and stuff.
When we go places and travel and we film, we start out, one of us, either Butch or I will start with $10. Whatever he wins off the $10, I'll take it and then I'll play around. And so that's how we get content usually in gas stations and stuff. Because they want to either put in dollar bills with stuff on top of them to help them move, or rolled quarters, and they're just going to keep rolling like you're watching the Jeeps do.
Come on, my Jeep.
Welcome in, Nicholas. Vanessa said I played it, the slot machine, until I got bored and sold that sucker for $300. That was 27 years ago.
Dude, heck yeah. I like them kind of drops. Come on. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight.
Hi, David.
I get all into this. I'm sorry I get tight dog kind of except just talking about some stuff.
Yeah, James, we've joked we need to get a little miniature fire extinguisher for when our Jeep can roll over to the machine.
Oh man. Damn. I'm picking
Joe
those
Martin
20
said
bucks.
he's doing good. Hope we're doing good.
Good deal. Oops. I'll try to remember the bowl. Tell me if I get the bowl in the way. Okay.
Ben Nina Johnson.
We're getting some good balls.
I just came across this, and for some reason I am mesmerized. Well, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome. Like and subscribe. We just like to have a good time and enjoy the comments. I think as far as the percentage goes, we don't have that many yahoos get in here saying April stuff.
Clay Thomas said this is good therapy. April said I subscribe. Thanks, April.
I ate mushroom covered pork chops and taters a while ago, so that's probably another reason I ain't that talkative. About founder.
Thanks, Vanessa.
We got 20 quarters down there, so just so in a good handful. And there's the bowl. Time for clean out, see what we want. Come, okay.
No Scarlet.
Now the blue chips, they come out of the game. Once they go over the edge, they don't cycle back. There's another chip. Another $5. Okay.
April, the black hole you're talking about, like the one in the chute, he actually just the other day closed ours off so that stuff didn't fall into it.
Oh, above the
Yeah.
bottom.
So Scarlett said, how did y'all meet?
Oh!
Over your love for gambling. LOL.
Well, it doesn't matter if she wins $20 or not. I still got to take her out to eat. Damn it.
And Scarlett, no, we met through mutual, we'll just say we met through mutual friends. It's the easiest part of the story.
Yeah. And we got another $5, I think. I'm going to take this second to try to pick as many half dollars out.
Mickey Mouse, we do have a couple of silver quarters. Of course, you'll be able to tell the difference when they fall in the sale.
Well, there is a couple silver quarters in here. I've never identified them. I can hear them when they drop. But I need to just start dropping like 10 coins for all this and then start doing. Hear me there? Okay.
Jimmy, that means he owes me $20.
Yeah.
I lost $20.
Her Jeep went first. I lose $20. Now I have the blue ping pong ball and she has the pink titles. That's another $20 bet.
Hey, Bliss.
Now the other Jeeps and stuff, they were just in there to race. Now Tweety Bird's he's a game killer. If he goes off before a Jeep's in a game, it kills the game. It don't kill the whole game. It kills the Jeep race. All right. So I think I know I don't have all of them separated, but let's do some 50-cent drops. 50 cents.
Bliss said hello.
Howdy, Bliss. Aw.
Mickey Mouse said that what you were holding up in those silver dollars that are silver, that an ounce would be about $100.
Yeah, I don't think he's got an ounce of silver in them. All right, I'm going to dump a couple handfuls so we can get some good drops off the top of this.
That Jeep is the same as my Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's the same as ours. We just don't have lights on ours.
It's Cherokee. It's an XJ. It's not a Grand Cherokee.
Yeah.
It doesn't have all the sunroof and all that stuff. Leather seats. There's another $50. That one's silver, you can tell for sure it is. Now,
Mickey Mouse said 6 silver quarters would make an ounce of silver.
makes sense. What's an ounce? About $70 now?
He said about 100.
100. It's gone up that much in the last little bit. These cards, these playing cards, they have a grain of silver in the corner of them.
Hi, Natalie.
So they're
Techno
probably
God
worth
said
more than
if-
$5.
If my brother seen this, he'd cancel his job to listen to this.
Awesome. Not awesome, he quit his job, but I mean, it's. All right. This round, we're still going to get a bunch of quarters back, probably. Hold on, let me. I get to play footsie with that ball. That'll be a good push. See, I done them handfuls a while ago, so you get pushes like that.
Exactly.
That thunder?
No, he said the smoke and the trees and the little clovers and stuff. I mean, happy 420 basically.
Oh, yeah. Happy 420.
We slept through 420.
Huh?
I said you and I slept through 420.
I didn't go nowhere to play. You said. I'm gonna go to Rusty's hang out and stuff. You couldn't go. The free whippy guy, if y'all remember the story from yesterday. That's way back when, it's probably 10, 15 years ago when their son, he was playing league soccer ball. I think they was in Kansas City or St. Louis, big city. And they got up there and they was going, Rusty drove, so when they got to town, his wife or whoever was driving while he said it's time for him to drink beer. And they've been to about 4, 5, 6 hotels and they keep pulling up to them and there's no vacancy. Rusty finally, I guess he had enough of looking, and he's got a deep voice anyway, and he said, I just want to know one thing. What the fuck is free whippy?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. Way back, you know.
Vanessa, we're from Central Kentucky.
And you probably just had to know him and be there for it to be as funny. I mean, the knee slapper. You got that many left to push some quarters off. This gold one right here, it ain't gonna let me have another chip drop, I think.
I'm going to try to pronounce that, James. Is that Leicester? Kester?
Leicester. I think it's Leicester. All right. Is your aunt watching too? That'd be cool.
Hey, Carol, walk in. The Bible said I never understood how these machines work.
They take people's money. There's a raised edge right here that's about a 60-degree angle, about like that. And that's what causes all this to pile up. And then the quarters on the very bottom will push through all the time. And it's about friction because it's what they will drag along with them. So that's how all this stuff ends up hanging over the edge, because the quarters on the bottom is what's moving. And it pushes out under them and drags quarters out. And then they sit on each other.
Hey, listen to this. Vanessa Kilgore. I have family all over Eastern Kentucky. My mom was born in Jenkins. Jenkins is where Black Mountain is.
Oh my God. We was on Black Mountain when a storm rolled over that sucker one time, and we was at the top of it.
It was the first time I ever took him over to Eastern Kentucky, like Whitesburg and Cumberland and all that. Lynch.
So I had to stop and hit a couple golf balls over into Virginia. It's a great big drop off. But storm coming, I mean, I got a, it's a Silverado. It's a pickup truck with a king cab. But the wind was rocking it, and I mean, all you got is cliff on one side and 200 tall trees on the other side of the road. And I was told her, I was like, oh God, we're in a bad spot. As soon as it got right to see enough drive, we went down. I just went down the mountain.
Natalie Booker party in the USA. You guys have parties. I mean, not anymore. We got sober and quit all that shit.
Yeah, I quit drinking almost 13 years ago, and next month will be 6 months for her. Or 6 months, 6 years for her.
Yeah,
I'm
Vanessa,
so sorry.
Vanessa, when I first got sober, I started going down and staying around the old bottom of Pine Mountain. And I've got family from Eastern Kentucky, but I really stayed over that area.
Where are they from? Canton?
Wolf County.
Wolf.
More of the Red River Gorge area.
All right.
Thanks, Scarlett.
That's Scarlett Richardson.
No.
Oh, Scarlett. Thanks, Scarlett. I quit doing hard dope about a couple years, about 15 years ago, about 2 years before I quit. I didn't keep a date. I was just like, I'm too old to stay up a week at a time. I didn't really want to end up on the news doing something stupid.
Yeah, Vanessa, I'm the same way. I was born and raised in Lexington. Nobody knows where I got the accent from. I wasn't raised in the mountains. I guess picked it up from family members. But my mom was born and raised in Mason County, up near Maysville.
There's a $50. I wouldn't get.
Hey, Emma.
See if there's more in here. There's a silver $50 just fell. Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm. Scarlett said I grew up with an alcoholic my whole life. That was real.
I'm sorry. That's why I quit. My ex-wife's granddaughter that I got to take care of when she was 3 months old, and she was 1, and I was like, I'm not putting her through this shit. So she turned 1, and 2 weeks later I quit. There wasn't going to be none of that coming and looking at me through the glass because my ex-wife's bringing her just to break my heart and shit.
Welcome Alex from Brazil. Emma said these are my favorite machines in the arcade.
Alright, let me go put this. Come on. Looks like a full $100 bill. Them are neat. That's a black one. But this stuff,
Thanks, Princess.
we're poor. We don't have enough. We ain't got money like that to buy the fake gold bars yet.
Thanks, Jimmy.
We didn't buy the fake gold bars. Jimmy is on Force Gun.
You like and subscribe.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jenny.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. I thought you said Jenny.
Jimmy. Sorry.
I'm in the world where Forrest
Lisa, I
is
love these
deaf.
machines. Did the
We
red
got 5
quarter
more
come back
bucks.
Yet? I think the red quarter may have went down the side.
You know what? I have not seen it in a drop. It could have got hung up under here.
There's blue poker chips on there. They're just, there's a chip drop.
When one of these gold coins drop off, you get 10 chips to drop to add quarters to your bowl, you know. And then you get a push initially, and then when you throw 3 or 4 quarters in at a time until the chips get to out here and dropping, so you can run them on off pretty cheap and get really good pushes down there. Plus, if they land on the floor of the playing field, they'll push under everything, and where they're thicker, kind of like roughage, it'll clean it out a little better.
Somebody asked where we're from, and somebody asked how old we are.
I'm 60. Well, physically 60. Mentally, I'm about 17. You'll figure it out listening. Amy's 37. She's, I like my women sick and demented, and I know she is because she thinks I'm cute. So,
Lisa 58, Sean 54.
and before I forget, anybody watching this that's got a problem with drugs and alcohol, and you think you can't quit, and you feel like nobody knows how you feel, you know, you feel all alone, you don't know how to quit, and you don't look like keeping going to jail or rehab and shit or finding new jobs. I know how you feel. I promise.
Vanessa said, I'm 64, 16 mentally.
Yeah.
Crypto's 44. Welcome back, Crypto.
I'm a 60-year-old with ADD, ADHD, and Tourette's. Like Tweak on South Park.
Ah, the pressure. Shit, fuck that bitch.
One day as it worked, the guy that works with me, I have my own business. And Dwayne's work, me and Dwayne work around the same truck about, 75% of the time in the last 8-9 years. And one day I told him, I said, I need to come up with like just a basic Tourette saying. He's like, what's that? I'm like, I gotta clear my mind, and the first 3 things that come to my mind will be it. Oh, what am I excited for? See, I got dementia too. I thought my Jeep won, hers won. But anyway, so clear your mind, and it's like right when my mind. Oh, the Safari Jeep come off. All right. And the 3 words that come out was shit put cabbage. And I thought he was going to die. But it's hard to clear your mind thinking nothing and think up something so random. It's kind of like Tony Stark doing the snap. Not saying I could do the snap to save the universe, but I think I can give it a whirl. All right, we got $3.50 to get a little extra push with this time.
Thanks, Emma. And Botbox at the same time as I was us.
Hey, Botbox in Florida. She's south. Watch them quarters build up on that 100 and it goes springing out of the thing. Those things build up some spring to them, them full notes. And they will hold a lot of weight in quarters. Okay. If I run out of quarters, which is possible, have another $25 buy-in. That means I'd have $50 total in the game, and I have won 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. I've won 37 back. No, really, I've won 17 back because you take 20 off for the Jeep, so I'm 17. Now, I have the blue ping pong ball for the same bet. She takes the golf ball, I take the ping pong ball. Just really because that's heavy and solid, that's light as air, to see what comes off when. Oh, there it went. All right. It's in the scoop there. I think it went. All right. So we got that. I'd like to get this gold to coin up. I should have got her to count the cars as 5. The vehicle. But the Jeep that just won this one, I always pull for it because I'm a homer. Like, pull for UK, and it doesn't matter if they're 18th in the nation, I'll have them win an NCAA tournament. So this Jeep looks like ours. It's almost identical in proportion to the tires of the body to the lift. We do not have lights. We do not smell like bacon. And I have police that are friends that probably wouldn't care. We joke about it, but I don't know about saying it in public. Sorry. Really, it used to be a joke. Now it's not really a joke. I still live in yesteryear at times. There's that black. There's the black full Franklin.
Thanks, Joe.
But in this game, all the props are worth $5. Except the blue chips. They're just a bonus push when you win one of the Bitcoins. So, that's 27 I'm up now. And we have this many quarters. I'd say that's close to $10 a quarters. About. Maybe a little more.
Welcome in, D.
Okay.
Welcome in, Goddell.
Welcome everybody. Man, it's great having y'all. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We've been growing in leaps and bounds, and man, we love hanging out and talking to people in the chat. My hope is that somebody listening one night will actually hear me say they can quit. I'll get a message on Messenger one day telling me that it's like that, pipe dreams. But It works to have. I got one buddy of mine that Amy's met that he got hold of me like, I've been quit 2 years. And he thought, hey, so I finally got your phone number. I quit a year ago. I was like, really? Yeah, I was in prison. Oh, shit, Bobby. But he said, I knew if you quit, I could quit. So he had quit before he'd quit, I guess, while he was going to court. Okay.
Yeah, Emma.
When the bonus chips come out, the pushing ones, they cycle through once. They go over the edge and they're done. I tell you what, I think I'm going to do another $25 band. So I'm going to throw all these in at once, and we're going to play this and each a drop at a time. Let's see how many we get off now. I needed to build some of them up.
But yeah,
That
Emma,
whittled
over
that
here,
down
not
quick.
only do they have alarms, but if the alarm sounds on some of these machines, it will lock the coin chute, like the drop where you win the money from.
And
And
anything
you
that
don't get
falls,
anything out of it that fails.
anything that falls goes into the dealer's hole underneath the machine. All right. So he set me up. No, so I'm 50 into this and I'm 27 back. Actually, I was $2 ahead. That's cool. Hold on just a second. Here. Happy 420. Welcome to London.
I'll sit up here.
I'm gonna get a little thicker bit of quarter since I got some quarters to start with. I'm gonna get a few more built up there.
Yeah, some people are asking for you to put handfuls in too.
Yeah, but I gotta have now. What that does is that'll allow me to push with like 3 or 4 quarters at a time, and then and at the same time get more than 3 or 4 quarters off, and it will get thicker pushes. All right.
Recommend Malaysia. We got Japan.
Ideally, I like to drop things 4 to 6 quarters. That's probably 7, but I'm not picking them up, looking at my hand and counting them. Kind of grabbing them and slinging them. All right, so we're doing okay on quarters in the bowl. Even though I did throw a few handfuls, small handfuls. Now, if something happens and I get all this big stuff off here, we could have another good sized bowl because we got more quarters to push with right at the moment. All right. Oh, I hate when it does that. You talk about go through you when they get built up off the edge and they drop on these quarters. Oh, it's uncanny how much they do it. It's if you're paranoid at all, it'll really get your head going down the path. How in the hell did they design that?
Yes, there's one more.
Sorry, that's an Amy approved smoke break. Happy 420.
Thanks, Bliss.
I'll probably get all into this now.
Mario.
I know one thing. I don't know how many calories you burn standing here doing this, but I'm sweating. I saw a quarter roll over here, so I don't get it. I can't stand the sound of one of them quarters going up her sweeper. All right, give me a good push.
Jimmy, we're at home in
Yes.
our living room. That's why it's quiet.
That's why it's quiet. She's watching this on the big screen behind me. I like to play these, and she told me, she said, if you're going to insist on going to Virginia or wherever, well, gambling shacks play, she said, go ahead and buy one. Find one cheap and we'll buy one. We'll find one reasonable and we'll buy one. You know, good use one. So I bought this from Josh Bartley. It's Josh Bartley's High Risk Coin Pushing on YouTube. And I tell you what, I only paid $700 for it, and it needed some more work, but I went ahead and modified it, you know, as I was doing the work on it. But I tell you what, 2 days, we had 9.5 hours each way. We played coin pushers at the truck stop on 70, what is it, 81?
Yeah.
Highway, Interstate 81. And we got back here, if you look on our Facebook page, I think it's October 2nd. We got back here at like 9 or 10 at night. I two-wheel dollied it in here. I built a quarter about 1,000 tires. It looks like a drink mixer. It's built up probably 9-10 quarters around, and then the dome on top comes in, and then a smaller tire is built, you know, about 2 inches, inch and a half, 2 inches up. It looks like a little drink mixing thing. It looks just like the canisters in Alien, what was that one? Prometheus. Those containers that have the little cap on top and everything. Just go to our channel and look at the very first video. Well, it's Amy's. I'm Butch and Amy's Coin Pushing. That's a picture of that tower, actually. I'll get around to figuring out what's going on. But tonight, whether we're done or not, and I have a feeling we'll be close, at 9:30, we're going to hand the game over to John Ordover. John Ordover's Danger Zone Coin Pushing. He is a premier of a tape video. You know, it's already made it. And he's having a premiere at 9:30. He's like a big brother. If you ever in any of his lives, I'm the guy that he's great. He's like, quit interacting with the rude people. And I'm like, dude, people say the most insulting stuff, and I think we're really lucky with as many people as we have in the chat. It's good conversation. The people that find out that we're not lying about it and we're not playing for millions of dollars, and I'm not at some crypto casino at one of my ex-school teachers' house or some shit. You know, what I told you is the real reason I got one. So now I got two, and for anybody that ain't, it's probably going to take a week before I can get it on the play. We got orders. The motor's ordered from McGregor. It should be shipping tomorrow. But these things are really simple. A motor mounts up like that, and the shaft sticks up. It has an arm and a little roller bearing on it, and there's a slot across this. And as it goes back, it pulls it, then it pushes it out. So as it's going around, that's how that works, in case you've tried to picture that in your head. I mean, really, it's 4 screws. And it's a little stab together wire connection. Spade clips, I guess. Another $5. All right. I got one 50-cent piece out of that, which is probably a little over $10 in quarters. But if I run out of quarters in time, I guess y'all get to go to Oz and see behind the curtains, because we really ain't got nothing to hide, and I just assume y'all see what it's all about anyway. So I'll take the bottom off. Y'all can see how much money Amy wins as her being the house, how many quarters she wins, because she counts them up. And then I got to pay her in quarters, because the quarters we got to have them play the game.
Explain the red quarter.
Explain what?
Get the red quarter.
Oh, the red quarter. It's on a milk carton now. But I put the red, tell the origin of it, or why I put it in here?
Both. Because I think you haven't told it tonight so far, and people.
Okay, I told it earlier. Okay, so the red quarter I drop in here, it's like a 1972 whatever quarter, D. And it's painted red. It's to let you all see how quick a quarter will move through. Like Bach is our unofficial official timekeeper. I think she's obsessed with the red quarter. But if you've ever noticed, I'm 60, so anybody my age or maybe a little younger and a bit and older know what I'm talking about. But you see a bunch of red quarters and change. And what happened was people with jukeboxes especially, the people that own it leave it at a bar or a restaurant, and then whatever money it makes, they split the money with the restaurant or bar, and the owner, they split it. What the owner of the machine will do is he'll leave a roll of quarters that have been painted red. So that's 40 quarters. He wants to make sure the owner is giving that machine play so people will notice it, and then they'll hear the music stop and they'll go put quarters in it. So they see when they come collect the money that if the owner of the bar ain't playing their machine enough and stuff, who's here? Oh, Jake's bringing the trailer back. Don't tell him I'm playing. Oh, sorry. Okay, look.
Just open the door and cover myself back up.
That's fine. Okay, the guy's talking about the free Whiffy. His son's probably gonna walk in here in a minute. I tell him he's telling the free Whiffy story. Jake's a good kid. He calls me Uncle Butch. But he come by and borrowed my trailer, I think, to haul some mulch or whatever. I call him a good kid, man. He's like 30 something. How old is Jake, Amy? Kirsten graduated in 2012. That'd be 12. So she'd be 30 now. God, I keep dropping the quarters. Keep dropping my quarters prematurely.
He was a year ahead of Justin, so making about 30 more.
That's right. He was a year ahead of Bell. Yeah. Anyway.
Appalachian Scarlet, that's what language.
Proto redneck. For me. I should have picked up.
Hey, David, welcome back.
I should have picked up the tripod around. Hey, Jake, we're doing a push. Taking a break. You never know. I might do that sometime. Our channel is called Coinpushing and Adventure. And guys, and just like that, we're nothing. So, anybody want to see me push some more? I'll do a. There might be $25 left in there, but do another buy-in and clean out the bottom. Please use your translator if you want to come in. Okay, Bliss, how they gonna read that?
It actually on his phone. Come on in.
Come on in.
It
Jake.
actually translates for him, but I can't see his phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Coburn. Say hi, Jake.
Hey, everybody.
We was telling the free Whiffy story while I got arrested.
Oh
wow!
Screen name kept looking like this.
That's cool. Jake walked in and dropped the quarters.
Story about Rusty with the free Whiffy.
What's a free Whiffy?
Yeah, it's like a free Whiffy.
Hey, I sprayed your trailer off of the shit at all. Let me know. I'll come back and I'll clean it up.
I ain't worried about it, man. I'm gonna haul mulch. I'm gonna haul whatever. Yeah, I ain't hollering.
That's a different kind of stink, dude. Cow's shit smells bad. Sheep it's different.
I guarantee your lights go up right now. And they're talking about the difference with cow shit and sheep shit. It's still shit, Jake.
I got your trailer just sitting down. Do you want me to hook it back up? Or
no, it wasn't hooked up. You put my ball back in.
Yeah, I put your ball back in.
That's cool. Did you play with my balls?
It worked good.
Jake is speechless, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get home.
All right,
Okay,
man.
see you guys.
Later.
Love y'all.
Be
Turn this
careful.
on if you want. If you
I
like
will.
when you get home. Okay.
Let me check what you're doing now real quick. You don't mind?
No, it's cool. I'm about out of quarters for this. We'll have to. Now, see, I'm down to next to nothing. So this
You know
show.
not to bend over.
I got
in front of me
$1.
like
You ain't Zach Carpenter.
Thanks, Joseph.
that. I'll see you guys.
Later, man. Don't take him wrong. He is a good kid. I can't say nothing about that sense of humor because it sounds familiar. Okay. Who's up for seeing how much in coins Amy wins?
Me.
Y'all want to see it? Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Oh, wait, I got one more quarter. Right here on the floor. I swear it's on the floor, honey. Didn't do any good anyway. All right. All right. Well, I always got stuff. I don't know, Breaker. I'd like to know that some of the time, too. All right. We're going to pull this back. And make fun of me, old man with a ponytail and a bald spot, but I'm going to hang on to it while I have it. This and that push is how many dollars and quarters she wins. We're not going to count them. There's the red quarter. There's the red quarter. Okay, when I set this back up, I got to do another buying. Throw the chips that went down the bottom in. Hello?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. But I'm trying to get that out. Put this whole thing up. Look. They're that deep. I got chips. The chips that have any value get thrown back in the game. Since I got to do another $25 buy-in. Feel like a guitarist or a singer.
Blue chips are just fillers. They're part of the chip drops.
Yeah, when one of the gold coins like that Bitcoin come off, I get a chip drop. 10 blue chips get dropped as a bonus to push more quarters over the edge without using quarters. Now listen to this sound. Here, I'm gonna move this over here for y'all, so you can see it. I like this sound. Well, I know you don't see us on any other channel. They'd probably freak out because I'm telling all the secrets. It's like the Masons or something. The Illuminati coin pusher. Okay. Okay, there's that. See the blue chips go over here. Okay. We'll leave the card and stuff right there. Here, turn that this way. Hey, look, cat food, dog food. Okay, we'll set the Jeep race up again.
Somebody said you never finished the jukebox story about the quarter.
Oh, well, that's what they're for, is just to sit and make sure the bar on. I thought I finished it. The person that owns the machine leaves a roll of quarters to make sure the owner's getting, playing it. So people, when it's not being played, getting play time. Okay. We'll put an old Woody in there. Okay. Okay.
We have dogs. I've got a.
I'm sorry for leaving you on that view.
I have a full-blooded Shih Tzu. I have a Shih Tzu Maltese, and I have a Shih Tzu Yorkie. And we used to have a terrier mutt named Sadie.
That dog's more human than any person you ever met on the planet. So, I don't know about terrier mutt.
I'm just saying what breed.
I miss her. I know Amy missed her too. It's that dog showed up on my ex-wife's porch April this month, makes 15 years ago. All right, so it's a $25 buy-in. There's my couple hundred quarters, and here's a couple hundred other quarters. I need to go
It's made here in Winchester, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. L81. A late one. Back in the day, it was a lot stronger. It had a pepper taste to it, to like after you took a drink, it would burn your tongue, which was cool. But now, I think like everything else, everything's got so cheap, it don't taste the same anymore.
Stacy, I saw your comment about the cats. I used to have a cat named Caruso that he was 28 pounds and he was not fat. He was just a massive cat.
All right. There's that.
And my biggest dog is 9
Let me put
pounds.
the bib down here to catch all that coming out. Here is the red quarter. I hope it comes out.
Stacy, we're over in Bourbon County. She's
All right.
in Vegas.
There's a 50-cent piece. Y'all ready to get this started? I got to get you centered, don't I?
Sean said I used to have a German Shepherd when I was younger.
Okay. In about 5 seconds, tell me how that is. But I think I got both sides.
That looks good. There you go.
Oh, I gotta get squared out. It's like OCD. You gotta mess with it some. Is that good? Yeah, it's pretty centered.
You can't see the little bucket, but I think.
Yeah, they can see it. They can see it fly out the hole. So now, this is another 25. This means I got $75 in this game. I won back. I was up 27 that time. So I lost 23. So I'm down 73 right now. So to win this back. So the ping pong ball and the golf ball are still racing, which it looks like I'm gonna lose that one too. These cards are still worth $5. And that, luckily, that you would think that duck, as long as it's been over there, was helping block that shoot. But you see how much money, that's how much money these machines make. Like what I just pushed through here would probably be, I don't know, on a busy spot, you know, with a bunch of stuff in it, you'd probably get a lot of play. Probably, they'd clean that much out in 48 hours. And if they set the machine up kind of like this, you know, a lot of pocket knives, a lot of Zippo lighters. All right. You hear it coffee can under there, that's to let everybody know how much money she's robbing me of right now. It goes down in dealer chutes. All right, come on, give me a push. All right, let me get that out of there. There's still a gap of about an inch down there where stuff gets in the very bottom. Like at the bottom of the drop where I pull coins out, right above that, where these sides come together, is about an inch and a half where something can slip through it. I bet that card, no, that card's stuck in the chute. I can see it now. What time is it, Amy?
8:58.
8:58. All right. So what do you guys?
Is Tweety back in the race?
Oh, yeah. Well, Tweety's over there. She stayed in the race, so she's in the race as much as she can be. Okay, we do it like this: my Jeep or the Safari, or your Jeep and the Woody. If the Safari or the Woody goes off, you win or I win. It's like two-man team,
Okay.
two Jeep teams. So my team is this one and this one. Hers is that one and that one. So we're going to double it to 40 then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This just makes a chance for me to win more.
Davey asked if you got a haircut. No, he just got his hair pulled back.
Now I got my hair pulled back.
Welcome, Renee.
I got my hair pulled back and sunglasses on.
Davey, Bob caught on fire last week. He's fine though.
Yeah, I was lighting a cigarette during one of the games. That's pretty cool about it. Y'all never knew I set my hair on fire. It burnt my eyelashes, eyelid. You know, the eyelashes and the eyebrow eyelid.
Welcome back, Omar.
All right. So at 9:30, wherever we're at, we will. We're going to go ahead and kick off, and we're going to go watch John Ordover's premiere. John Ordover's a neat person. He's wrote episodes for Deep Space Nine. He has won a couple Peabody Awards for those. He is a consultant. He consults for Marvel, DC, and a lot of different stuff. So, I'm just some redneck. We've been chatting almost every day for the last couple of years. And since I got the machine, we co-op ideas. I show him how to build stuff, and he tells me more about how to market myself and stuff. And he's telling me, he's like, my minimum consultancy is $5,000. I said, boy, I bet you make you beat your head against the wall when I don't listen sometimes. And so I try to keep that in mind when we're talking about serious stuff. Wikipedia. Oh, she won $20. So she's up 20 now. Well, she's up 20. And she's up.
Bell's Ringer said
That's
all good
27.
sheep shit is great on the garden. Welcome back, Bells. They said sorry about the sheep shit interruption.
I feel Jake is like a nephew, man. His best friend growing up, Tanner. When I met him, all right, we get a tip drop. We got that card, and I did not see the gold coin come off. So we'll do a 10 chip drop here before we do anything else. And that, we don't want to discuss that. So I've won 10, 15 bucks back, and I get 10 chips to drop right now. So I modified this machine several ways with the front. I've spaced where the coins come down, it's spaced out a 1/4 inch more than a normal one. So
Welcome, Jerry.
if you stack these, they'll get stuck, back to back. But you can drop silver dollars in it, half dollars. And these are a bonus to push coins. Once they come down, push it at the bottom, then come off, they get cycled out of the game. You can't keep playing them. I'm sure at some time we might have a game like that or something. Probably do that when we have a guest push or something. I had a couple of the local people running for office over last Thursday night and Saturday. And Cynthia's running for city commissioner, and Chucky's running for magistrate, Flat Rock District in Bourbon County. So we did we've got the adventure title, so we did a ride around Flat Rock District of Bourbon County, which is Little Rock, over Jackstown Road. And
Cane Ridge Meeting House.
yeah, we did go to the Cane Ridge Meeting House. If y'all don't know what that is, Google it. And if you want to see it, go to our video from last Saturday. And we actually stopped in there. It's the old meeting house, and they built a building around it to preserve it. It looks just like something out of the Southern Witch Trials on the inside of it. I think I've been in it once. I know my little girl. I call Lily my little girl, but they went on a couple field trips to it, like when she was in elementary school. We never went on a field trip to it. I grew up in a little satellite town in the county at
Welcome in, long hair.
4-way stop of Clintonville. And that's the first place I ever saw Pusher. In the 70s, he's come out, and every old country store had one. I can't hold on to quarters. Come on, give me a good push. All right. Looks like we're going to get some of these. I tell you what, your Jeep's blocking mine, but my Safari, thing is, when it's sitting straight back and forth, I think if the wheels will roll more, it probably pushes better sideways. But all right. Yeah, we've won several chips. I can see them down in the chute. Hey, this one's pink and one's yellow. It really stood out against each other. All right, the little toilet bowl truck's about to go off. He don't count for nothing. I think sometime this week we'll have a NASCAR race. But it'll be like a straight line NASCAR race. I don't know how to get them to do loops in here. I can get them to flip over. Let's try this hard over here. Come on. That was cool. Let's drop it over here, and the other corner comes. The physics inside this coin pusher have no relation to the physics outside of a coin pusher.
Welcome in, Rachel.
Sorry if I get tight jawed like that. I'm trying to get a draw up a cigarette. Not burn no holes in nothing. I can't get in trouble for that. All right. That's a good job. That'll work, be okay too. Come on. Blue chip. All right. Patty bowl truck. Pink chip, yellow chip. Ooh, $1. Orange chip. There's the red quarter. It is made the Trail of Tears one more time. All right. Place the red quarter back in. God, it's stacked again. Okay. Way back when, I hadn't seen this in a while. When Amy pushed the game, I put this in there, and the rule was she had to win this truck to win the money. You have to win this truck so you can win all the shit. I told you I was a big kid. Hey, a $5 bill. We got a 5. So, and then we got 15 in chips. So, screw 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 back. Of almost 75 we're in. Y'all probably keep track of it better than me. I just got the chips there. I know what's handy as far as money goes. Now I'm going to throw this kind of, heavy, because we want to stop in time so me and John don't walk over each other. And I wouldn't be playing this long if we hadn't done it clean out. So the big clean out, the big clean out, the colonoscopy of a coin pusher. Let me know if it ain't funny. If it's funny, tell me. If it's not, it's just like, I'm kind of freestyling. I don't know how to get on stage and have a routine. I just have to sit there and get talking about people and telling some stories. Well, from my drug days, if I wrote a story, it'd be as good as Pulp Fiction. True story. All right, come on, give me a big one. Yes. It's pushing the other side of that pull bill out, that purple one. So that's another 100, but it's a profit. It's only $5.
Skin said I had a colonoscopy today.
Wow.
It's kind of ironic. My doctor is trying to put me for a scope and a colonoscopy here pretty soon because
All right.
I keep getting sick.
We'll count it up then. There's another 10. We're sneaking up on her.
Marco?
2 of the blue chips cycled out. Just pulled down. Oh, I'm thinking we're doing bad. I forgot about them. So, let's keep hard right and try to get the tail end of that knocked off. I'm going to throw a couple, what I call heavy handfuls. No, nothing.
Jake said, I'm just here for the free whippy.
There's Jake, everybody. He only lives about 10 blocks away.
Kimberly, this is our machine that's in our living room.
Yeah, I was allowed to buy a machine because I like playing them. She said if I was going to go lose money somewhere else, go ahead and find one, a used one that was reasonable. Maybe if we got good at it sometime down the road, we could buy a new one. But There ain't no sense in buying new one. I have another machine. Actually, I have 3 more machines, but 2 of them are for sale. They needed work when I got them. I knew that, and they are more involved than, it's over my, I don't want to take it apart and not be able to put it back together. That makes any sense. They're over my head. These machines, these grinders are simple. But the other machine I have is like this. When this machine and the other one I have were new, they were just alike. But the other one was set up in a little casino up in Ohio, they said. So I bought it from. And they probably had a grill because it had a nice clear coat of grease on it. Like there was a deep fryer somewhere in the place. But it's got a black light, so all the stuff to do with it, it's going to be dark. Because casino wants stuff dark, but I'm going to paint quarters, all different types of fluorescent, and then paint a bunch of the quarters black. So in my head, I'm thinking it'll be a good show because it'll look like the fluorescent quarters are getting pushed by nothing.
So you gotta listen to the show from Bell's. What's an optorectomy? It's where they remove your eyeballs, remove your ass to remove your shitty outlook on life.
See, now that's the way I was told that by Dad when I was a kid. He's like, that old guy has optorectalitis. You know, like, what's that? He said, that's when the optic nerve and the rectum grow long enough and attach to each other, and it gives you a shitty outlook on life. I hadn't heard it told the other way. Well, guess what? I forgot. The Safari Jeep is in the race when that if that bill gets let go. What time is it now? Oh! There's 20. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, best of luck to you on your testing tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure thing.
She's having heart testing.
Having what?
Testing on her heart.
What, like a heart test?
She just had some heart tests.
I'll tell you what, the last one of them I did, they put me on a treadmill and I'm like, look, I don't know what I did to y'all to make you want to try to kill me, quit. I ain't doing this.
Oh, the drug test?
Yeah. I was like, shit. I'm like, you know, I leave her office with a broken nose trying to run up that incline.
I had to have one when they wanted to do the second set of hip replacements.
All right.
They were at smoke.
Gotta do a clean out. Oh, what time did you say it was?
4 after 9.
Okay, so we got. I think I'll go to 9:25. There's 2 of them chips, 3 of the blue chips. The red quarter went through really fast that time, I think.
Hi, Beans. Hi, Gary.
All right. Okay, we got another $5 coin. Okay.
Bob said I have a monitor installed in my heart. The monitor is 24/7 and it hasn't been good.
By the way, I know those are stacking. I'm wanting them to come off here heavier. Now I'm gonna throw it lighter. That's the only strategy now in this thing is if you've got the quarters. I mean, I'm doing the same thing you do with a machine with a single slot and skill stop. You can push that button and put 100 quarters in it. But this kind of speeds it up, and I think makes the game more entertaining. I got stubby fingers. Look at that, what quarters do to you. I probably ought to wear them little blue nitrile gloves I got for work. But, man, happy 420. I can't remember what I was talking about.
Davey said, yeah, I felt like they were trying to unalive me on that treadmill.
Yeah. I told him, I'm like, I can kill myself just fine. I don't need some nurse telling me to do it.
Welcome in, what's up?
Heart cath kind of freaked me out when the TV screens and everything come on. The guy had cut me, you know, down there in your groin. And my hand was at my side and I pulled it out and I'm like, it's leaking. Because they keep you awake, and when the TV screens come on, I'm like, what's that, a tape of the last guys? He said, no, he said, that's your heart. We're in your heart already. And I mean, it was wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. He was like, not a minute after that, he was, I could feel that thing going out. It didn't hurt. It was totally strange. It's something you obviously haven't never felt before. But I couldn't believe how he said, "We're done. You're fine." Oh,
Somebody asked, what these machines go for used?
Used. I got lucky. I'll show y'all the new machine here. Hell, to do all this stuff in time, we'll have to. Okay, we're gonna start doing the holes, the handfuls, and finish this game so we can watch John Ordo. Okay. Okay. Are you ready for this? Okay. Clean out time. Really, it's going to be an involved process to get anything else off, probably. Oh no. Well, mainly this is for entertainment. No matter how much money I lose to her, she's not going to let me starve. She might suffocate me with a pillow one night, but she won't let me starve. Hey, got a green Jeep out. He is unaffiliated. He was on a road race team. Park him over there. All right, another handful. I'll kind of do it in 2 drops. Come on, be a good one. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're whittling it down. Them big pushes, I was hoping to get some, maybe that card over there, but all this stuff's pretty stuck. There. That's wild how that quarters fell before the pusher ever got to it. $1. $1 foot long. There you go. All right. So, the Jeep is 20. Okay, the Jeep is 20. Let me get this stuff stacked up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. 50. I broke even on that one, didn't I? Cool. Because I don't know how we say we broke even. We got in the bottom, but we did bust it up into the buy-ins. All right. So I don't show y'all the whole living room. Read my poem. Tell me how lucky I am. This is the new one. I got lucky and got this for $200, and it needed a motor. Motor $79.95 and $20 shipping. And it don't take long to put in. But yeah, the sides are going to be black. The floor is, the bottom's going to be black. The pusher in the back is stainless, and I'm not going to bother painting that. But anyway, it's going to keep the black light in it. It's going to keep the glass in it. We'll be able to build some towers, but they won't be, monsters. Anyway, back to the machine. Anyway, I'm Butch.
And I'm Amy.
It's Butch and Amy's Coin Pushing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please do it on the way out. And please, when we get through here, get through talking, I mean, we'll leave us on for a little bit. I like to chat with some people. But tune into John Ordover's Danger Zone Oasis. It's Oasis now. But check it out. He's having a premiere at 9:30. And he's getting doing some really good special effects. If you can go back on his channel and find War of the Worlds, it's got the little tanks are shooting at the towers, and the towers have guns on top shooting at the tanks. It's pretty cool. I mean, make it more interesting. Do it. We really appreciate y'all watching. Cause man, we enjoy doing this. We enjoy hanging out, talking with y'all. And what inspired us to do this was a channel called We Play You Win. It's a guy named John and Sherry. They live in Idaho, and anybody that's comes and that's in the comments and is a subscriber to their page, being in the comments, having comment, it puts you in the queue in order to get 4 quarters, and he drops everybody that's in line, no matter how many people are there, 4 quarters, and you can give him abbreviations in the comments. He's got it set up with the computer to where he put skill stop SS right, SS left, SS center, skill stop across, right, center, left center. You get the idea. You have abbreviations. You do it, and he drops 4 quarters in, and for every dollar you get off the side, you get entered into a little virtual race of giraffes or zombies or ducks or whatever, little elves at the end, and then you'll win something like a duck. Actually, the gold Bitcoin chips I won off their channel, but they had to sign off. They was buying a new house, so they was getting theirs ready to sell. And they was getting the new house ready, and John was doing all the work, and then they each had a death in the family, and then one had surgery, and the other one got sick. They've been through it, man, and they're super nice people. So when they get back in, they'll definitely be in our description to turn y'all on to. And we'll tell you on Wednesday, that's Friday nights. That's how we spend our Friday nights. And with about 60, 70 people, that's still there for like 2 or 3 hours. And it's fun. You can sit and talk and chat and everything. We watch it on the big screen. But on Wednesday nights, they have an antique claw machine, and you pick a color. You put red, blue, yellow, green, whatever colors are available. You just type into the comments what you want, and you get put in the queue for when you draw. And if there's a ribbon on the bag, you won what was in that bag, and that's how I won the Bitcoins. Can't remember what else I won. She wrote me a nice letter, too. It's like, we enjoy having you, whatever. Kind of like we enjoy having you all. Matt, I take your other name as Karen. Who's Matt? I hate you guys. I unsubscribed. What did we do to get unsubscribed? I mean...
she's going back and forth. No, but it's...
Oh, she riding a roller coaster, too? I got six of me inside my head riding a roller coaster all the time. You don't want to jump in there.
I'm too tired to be riding somebody else.
Well, cool. Thank you, Natalie. Don't forget my premiere tonight. Yeah, I've done told them that we're knocking off here in a minute, and we're going to go watch you. Type in what it searches now. Is it Oasis or what? And I told him John Ordover's Danger Zone.
David is our machine.
That's why I ain't playing now, John. I done thrown handfuls in to blow the game so we could watch yours. So I ended up losing $27 overall tonight, I think. But anyway, anybody got any questions? I tell you what time is it?
9:23.
9:23. We got a couple minutes. Any ideas anybody got? You want to see a wall with like an arch in it or anything like that? Let me know what you want me to build. I need to build my quarters back up. I had a really slow winter in the Circle K up at the gas station. Carry a peanut butter jar of quarters, and you put about $100 in a peanut butter jar. And I just go in and pour it in their little machine, and then when it got close to the price, pay it, count them out slower. But if you go back in my videos, go back to the Christmas push, that's green, that's lit up green. There's over 6,000 quarters in those towers in that build on that game. And it's a pretty spectacular fall. I mean, I built it, but it's still cool looking. It's shook.
Maybe we can't accept them yet. We're figuring all that out. I've been sent all the stuff from YouTube about being monetized and everything, and I need to go through it and get signed up.
I have an El Camino Hot Wheels But my dad had an El Camino growing up. My papa had an El Camino, and it's some of my favorite cars. That guy, when I was 15, the guy that worked on the farm, another guy that worked on the farm, had a 70 SS El Camino, 454. And he'd take me for rides in it. Try to put a coin when it pushes out. Here, while we're just standing here talking. Now when it releases pressure, oh, Rancheros were kind of cool. I didn't like the way the grills looked on them. The newer the El Caminos got, the more I didn't really care for them. The body. I like being able, the newer ones, you couldn't reach in the bed of the truck right behind the cab. Like Dad said, if you had a tool bucket or something in there. You know, El Camino was cool for doing service work because you didn't have to climb up in the truck to get stuff. Well, this is an example of what not to do. And, good deal, bell ringer. Please, everybody that hasn't subscribed or liked, please do it on your way out. We really appreciate it. And once we get, I don't know, if we make any money at this at all, it ain't going to be making a living. I guarantee you that. But we'll spend it on the machine. I'd like to get those little fake gold bars and build big castles like that other dude does. But two people that got me started in this was Josh Bartley and John Ordover. And me and Ordover chatted for over a year on Messenger. You know, when I was building quarter tires on the coffee table. So I was saving up to get me a machine. And then when I told John I was looking for a machine series, and he said, Josh has one for sale. And so I got hold of Josh, and we drove 9.5 hours one day, talked to him for a while in his driveway, went to the truck stop, played some Coinpusher, went to our bed and breakfast, went to sleep, and then got up, loaded the machine the next morning, and kicked rocks. So at 9.5, 10 hours back. So I guess that's October 2nd because that's our first video. I two-wheel dollied it in and built the tower that you see on our page, on our channel. So
his countdown has started.
His countdown started, so we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.
Night.
Appreciate each and every one of you. Good night. Are you sure you want to stop? I got to